Okay, so I'm down to the last two contenders, and I got nothing but the favorites. We're looking at the Chicago Cubs. The ninth ranked best team. Um, and to me, looking at teams, I didn't know about the Rays going into it, so I guess they would count in this category. But at least going into the season before that, um, I've reached the point where this is where I expect like to be at good teams. Like the Cardinals weren't necessarily a good team. The Rays were. I just didn't really expect them to be entirely. I wasn't sure about them. But from the Cubs upward, I'm expecting good to great teams. Um, because I believe the Cubs may have been in the favorites category to start the year. I do not remember. I know the Mets were. The Mets were. The Indians weren't. And I don't think the Twins were either. I think the Twins were in the top for the contenders. Um, like I know they made changes because I know the Red Sox went from contenders to underdogs, and I believe the Padres and or the Phillies were underdogs and went up to contenders. I don't remember which. Regardless, either way, I'm in the single digits now. No longer do I have to worry about the 10th, 11th team. Ninth best team, the Cubs, ninth ranked. They are 16th in contact, third in power, which is going to be fun by the looks of it. 14th in pitching, 15th in defense, 15th in speed. A disappointing year last year. They only won 84 and 78, finishing third in the NL Central, behind the NL Central winning Cardinals, and then the second wild card winner, Milwaukee Brewers, who had a very hot finish to end the year after Christian Yelich went down. Team average of 252 and a team ERA of 4.10. I am looking forward to definitely the offense. You know, we got Javi Baez, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Wilson Contreras, Kyle Schwarber. Even to an extent, Jason Kipnis, I believe, is a decent contact hitter still. I don't know. But either way, those five that I just listed, Bryant, Baez, Rizzo, Contreras, and even Schwarber, um, make this a lethal lineup. I definitely want to make improvements in the pitching department. Their starting rotation isn't necessarily bad. On paper, it could be good. Yu Darvish, Jose Quintana, Kyle Hendricks, John Lester. I don't know who the fifth starter is off the top of my head. But either way, those four all have good track records, good potential, and good chances at catching that spark back that they were for their once like good to great careers. Um, they also have potential to be, as they get older, worse. Bullpen definitely is going to need work. I can't think of anyone in the bullpen other than Craig Kimbrell, and boy, do I, as a Red Sox fan, not necessarily have faith in him as it is. Not that he's been bad for us when he was here, but they didn't call him Cardiac Craig over here in Boston for nothing, and I know that he had a terrible showing with the Cubs in 2019. Um, so I definitely want to make pitching improvements and bullpen improvements more than anything. I'd probably focus on the bullpen more than the rotation, at least at the start of the year, until the rotation can kind of. We'll see how the rotation starts off, because at least rotation-wise, I have names. Bullpen-wise, I don't really. Um, but definitely looking forward to the lineup. Oh, Jason Hayward. There's another one. Jason Hayward's a solid piece. I always forgot about him. So yeah, and David Bodie actually to an extent too. I'm feeling good about this lineup. Might not. I might make one lineup move at most, but I'm more focused on pitching here. Um, I like the Cubs. The Cubs have always been, as a franchise, one of my top NL teams, top teams in general behind the Sox. Definitely was pulling for them in 2016 once the Sox got eliminated. And I'm trying to think what else. MVP 05, MVP Baseball 2005. They were one of my favorite teams to play as. They were my cousin's favorite team to play as. I was the Sox, he was the Cubs. I had another cousin who liked the Cardinals, one that played as the Giants and sometimes the White Sox. It was a great mix, interesting mix. Um, I will say, part of me doesn't like the Cubs every now and again. Um, Nah, I'm not gonna get into that. Overall, I like the Cubs. Anthony Rizzo seemed like a dick for a while, but I actually kind of like him. Also, the Sox drafted him, and he was at one point going to be our future. Well, I don't know, maybe not necessarily, but either way, he was a Red Sox draft. I like Theo Epstein for sure. Would love to get the Cubs their second world title in 4 years after going 108 without one. Oh shit! I dropped my controller. So with all that being said, Chicago Cubs begin March to October.
Go Cubs Go! Not just an anthem, but a mantra for the Cubs in 2020. After a 9-game losing streak in the season's final weeks left them home for October, the Cubs are hoping to add a little urgency and edge this year. This is still a franchise with plenty of talent, ranking in the top 5 in both ERA and runs scored. If the Cubbies could find just a bit more consistency down the stretch, they could find themselves back in the postseason at year's end.
Yeah, it's a very formidable lineup right there. So definitely looking forward to it. Having Yu Darvish as an ace a couple of years ago would have been a great thing. I don't know about now. I don't know how his 2019 looked, but I'm hoping that he of all people can definitely recapture his old form.
As the Chicago Cubs open the 2020 season on the road here at Miller Park, it's a new era in franchise history, especially with a rookie skipper running the show for the Northsiders. For more on what Cubs fans can expect,
Joe Madden's out.
Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, if they're going to get it done, they have to do it in hostile territory.
Was okay in 2019.
Earlier, I got a chance to
definitely
ask
not ace
the
material.
players what it's like to open a regular season on the road.
There's certainly no shortage of talent on this Cubs roster. Superstar shortstop Javier Baez leads the way on the north side, and the pitching staff still has plenty of strong arms. But the window could be closing for the Cubs sooner than anticipated. In a strong NL Central, they'll need the lineup to bring some thump if they want to play under the bright lights of October.
Thanks, Heidi. And on that
Yu
note,
Darvish doesn't seem too ace material to me anymore. So hopefully we can change that. Alright, game 1 of 162. Top of the 6th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Into the box
Chris
now, Chris
Bryant.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning. Now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball was changing so much velocity in the game. That was
now
a
batting,
96
the first
mile-an-hour
baseman,
fastball
Anthony
that he smoked the other way.
Rizzo.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulders tucked right there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier
And that brings up
Baez.
Javi Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike
I'm
one.
surprised Kyle's not in
hit
here.
2 tries for
And
him
instead
so
it's in a
far.
party with a random. Well,
And there's ball one.
actually, now that I think about it, I'm not that
2
surprised.
runs,
Yeah, he is.
5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
What do you think?
Here's another one
Hey,
that's
Pax.
drilled. This one to left. Back goes Braun. That one's
Nice.
out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, Apex was some random.
Solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home
Sucks,
run
'cause
of the
I kinda wanna
campaign
play, but the
for
last
him.
thing I wanna do
And
is
the
play with
Cubs
him
have
and
taken a
random.
3-0 lead.
Now batting,
Another excellent
the left
swing
fielder,
right there. That's
Kyle
multiple home runs in the
Schwarber.
same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the
Oh,
heart
and
of
one.
the plate.
Just sounds
No
like great
balls and
potential
one
for a
strike.
lot of throwing.
A swing and a shot hit
Last
down
night
the
on
corner,
Discord, when I got on PlayStation, Yuri was in a party with Choosy,
Man, he wants
and
that swing back. He'll be thinking about
then I
that
came
all
on to
night.
Discord to try and steal you away, and he was like, "I want to play Apex, but I don't want to play with Choosy."
This one's deep
And I was
to
like,
right.
I kind of understand that.
And how about that? Back to back to back home runs.
But we couldn't find a third, so I didn't hop on. He just played Black Ops 3
Solo
like a
home
weirdo.
run for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him. And
3
with
in a
it,
row.
the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get
The
your
catcher,
take on
number
this.
40,
I didn't find it to
Wilson
be the truth. I didn't mind hitting
Contreras.
at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this
Now
one right
batting,
here. They
right
must be
fielder,
seeing the ball really well because
Jason
they're just
Hayward.
absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
2
8.
away now for the Cubs in the
Ian
6th. And that'll
Happ.
bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
realize his power
A couple
was
of
that high.
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Oh.
1-1.
1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia to start things out in
Leading
their
off
half of
for the
6th
Brewers,
as they look to shake
the
things up
shortstop,
here for a lineup that,
Orlando
quite frankly, has been non-existent
Arcia.
today.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched at this point.
I got 1 ball, 1
hit
strike.
through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they've faced other
Count
than it's
is
been
2-1.
fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
will
please.
grab a bat and hit for the
Pitch
pitcher
hitting for the
here.
Brewers,
Swing here on the fastball.
number
and this will
24,
get fouled off the right side.
Avisail
Set for
Garcia.
the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's
Up
really
next for
impressive to
Milwaukee,
me, he hasn't walked anyone either.
the third
He's just
baseman,
holding his own.
Eric.
His stuff is dirty today.
Sogard.
Ball. That's
As the
inside.
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball
1
game.
ball, 1 strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And Kipnis will put this one away.
Your
Corbin
attention,
Burns
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll make his
Brewers,
first appearance here
number
on the season.
39, Corbin.
New inning set to get underway.
Burns.
And set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Oh, and he leaves that
Oh,
one
wow.
right over the plate as this is hit high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
That's cool.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
Oh shit.
Maybe getting a little
I'm out.
jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the box now, Yu Darvish. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Garcia gloves it. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first down. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is line to left. And boy, the Cubs
did Tibbs tell you I sent Ash that movie?
For extra bases as well. And he'll reach second now.
Yeah, the one she lost. The lost unicorn.
The first base, number 44.
Nah, I just because once I bought her the Switch, she had to give me her address so I could mail it to her. So once I had her address, I was like, fuck, see if I can find this on Amazon. It was like $8. I was like, fuck it. I was ordering something else anyway, so I was like,
now batter, the shortstop.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. You have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
So no more lost unicorn.
The game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's going.
And they get the double play at third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2
leading off for the Brewers.
Starting
the
to
center
run out of
fielder.
time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Back to him, and that's off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, the right fielder.
Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 4 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter,
and that'll bring up
the
Keston
second baseman.
Hiura. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
0-1's the count.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fast.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder,
the left fielder, Kyle
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right
the
there.
catcher, number 40,
Wilson on the right side. To get it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Schwarber ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Alex Claudio
now batting,
on to pitch now.
the right fielder,
Better results than
Jason
other arms
Hayward.
run out.
Your attention, please.
Well, this is
now
a lesson
pitching
for all
for the
those
Brewers.
pitchers out there. When you
Number
allow the
58,
leadoff man on base, it
Alex
a dive and he knocks it down. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1.
Up next for the Cubs,
So one gone here in the
second
Chicago
baseman,
A's. And standing in now, the power-hitting
Kipnis.
second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball. That's another hard hit single.
The pitcher,
3 for
number
4
11,
right there. He's looking
Yu
super solid at the plate.
Darvish.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. As he puts it on the ground to third. There's one.
He's out.
Turn
He's
throw
out.
is in time. How about that? Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the left
Leading off
fielder,
for
Ryan
the
Brewer.
Brewers, the
In
left
there, and
fielder,
it's 0-1.
Ryan.
Probably a design take right there. Any base runner, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Justin Smoke.
The first baseman,
Sat
number
down on
12,
strikes in his last
Justin
at-bat. Fouled away.
Smoke.
Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate,
Narvaez.
0-1. Oh, and you're talking about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And all set to start the
Leading
ninth
off
in
for
this
the
one,
Cubs,
and set to
the
go
third
as the
baseman,
third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball,
Ninth
that's
inning
just out.
begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs
I got a
leadoff
ball,
batter.
one strike.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
And a shaky
Oh,
foul.
wow.
Called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You
The
can't
first
spot
baseman,
a
number
sinker in a
44,
better location because
Anthony
even if you do get the bat on the
Rizzo.
ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the
1-1.
dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The fuck was that?
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. As he grounds one briskly to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now we're going to have a conference
Up next
at
for
the
the
home plate
Cubs,
area, so it would appear
the
that
left
we'll
fielder,
see a double switch
Kyle
here. Ray Black
Schwarber.
will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-1 to Schwarber.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. On the first. And talk about doing the job out of. At the plate, Orlando Arcia starting things for his side in the ninth.
Leading off
as they
for the
face
Brewers,
improbable
the
odds of
shortstop,
trying to come back in
Orlando
this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope
Arcia.
at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches.
The catcher, number 9.
Great location.
Manny.
With 2 strikes, he's attacking.
Pina.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him
No
to swing
ball,
through
2
that
strikes.
one. He's
God,
in control, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So it was a
The batter,
strike 3.
the third
Kenny
baseman.
Pina goes down. They've got only 1 out left to work with. Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. Baez is there, makes the
Good
catch,
shit.
and that's the ball game.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just
Only
one game.
surrendered
You
1
shake
hit.
it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play
Same
next
as
time.
shutout. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Rotation, Darvish, Hendricks, Lester, Quintana, Chatwood. Shit. Oh. Yikes. Yeah, let's do that. That's gonna be a problem.
Still waiting for a game.
Oh. I can't have me lead off against lefties.
10 minutes, man. I started a YouTube video.
He's gotta go there. He'll go there. He's fine there. And he's fine there. That's my best bet.
You guys just gonna start up a party and not invite me, huh?
You were in a party with a random.
Because I was playing pet because nobody else was on.
Yeah, I went to shower and my TV shut my PlayStation off. Oh, nice. Focus that for now. Why is he not on the Major League team?
What do you want?
Why is he not on the Major League team?
Oh, he invites me and gets into a game. Okay. Actually, I know. It ain't updated, dude. I ain't getting on it. Because it's not one of my most recently played games, so it doesn't want to update. Well, that sucks. Where is Dead by Daylight?
Yeah.
An auto update is available.
Wow, you're just not getting on at all tonight.
Did you message him?
Oh.
What?
See, it's funny because he said going to a man's place. I texted him at 5:30 and said that me and James were in a party, and then Dez got on and joined. And then he just texted me back about an hour ago. So I've been hiking all day. I said, "You gonna get on though?" He said, "Not tonight. Going to a man's place to get my back beat in." So I said, "Oh, I see." And then he said to get his back beat in, and I said, "Wait, Nicole's?" No. Nicholas. He's a big, beefy man. A real hunk's hunk. H-U-G-E in all caps, spaced out, dongle.
They're worth 1,000 points each now. Only 3 objective points. I gotta get out of this low tier evil. I'm running street lines and flash for 20 seconds.
If I replace anyone,
What a cunt.
Him?
It's a 25 seconds worth of flashlight.
One of these two.
Oh, the Jake's running to me. And he's down. I might be able to get a flashlight saved.
Oh, he said twice as big as me, 3 inches, and then sent me a 3-second audio message.
STDs can't go in the butt, nerd.
STDs can't go in the butt, nerd, because I said wear protection.
Yeah, we heard it.
He's saying, "Oh my God, you're doing anal for your first time? Talk about 0 to 100." And then I sent him a champagne bottle popping.
Guys, I got new toggle stick risers coming in tomorrow, and some magnetic charging cables that I had to search hours for. Spooky.
All he said was my name. I have taken it up the poop chute multiple times. This ain't my first rodeo. I said, that's why you can go to the bathroom after queuing and still be back for drop. LeBron James is making $163 a second.
Uh-huh.
James?
Hey, dude. He just made $1,000,000.
That's $154 million across the lifetime of his contract. It's almost $10,000 a minute. You know, I actually thought about this. Now, just randomly. Did you ever see those like scratch tickets where it's like, oh, you win $5,000 a week for life or something like that?
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, I could absolutely live off that. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see one where it's like, win a professional athlete's contract.
The batter, number 9. Short.
But then again, $5,000 a week for life is also.
Javier Baez.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get
yeah, really.
extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against
an extra, like $1,000 each week
hold all tickets now.
without working?
Time run gets into scoring position
up next for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Live off that.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start selling.
And the throw to first will take care of him as the time run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. So the Cubs will go 2-0 to start their campaign.
Yeah, they would have loved to have gone 2-0 to start this campaign, and they had a chance there late in the game, Dan, to get it done, but it wasn't meant to be.
Well, D-Roll, we'll just have to see if they can bounce back tomorrow and put themselves in a position to win this series. That would be something they'd feel real good about moving forward, that's for sure.
It's $260,000 a year for nothing. James, when do you come back from LA?
Ready to go for the last half
Leading
of
off
the inning.
for the
Next
Cubs,
will be the power hitting
the catcher,
Wilson.
Be gone 8 days.
John Rarrett.
In the line here now, the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and thrown. All even now, 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The center fielder, number 8.
Gotta get our big boy.
Have your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 47.
Damn it, Bill!
Responsible for the tying run at first. And that's in for a base
You
hit.
know that Bill is some 19-year-old girl who loves that game's concept, but can't play a killer.
Hayward.
Jason Hayward, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that.
They just got the game and they said, Titties against idiots. But I'm only scratch marks.
Out, but meanwhile, that tying run has come in to score.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason
Potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And that'll
enjoy that 15-minute
as they seize control here, 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
That's one makes
Number
you feel
13,
really good about yourself.
David Bodie.
He's only used that left on a hook and ranked up.
Marte is under it. Makes the
Remove,
play,
you block.
and there are two
Patrick.
gone now.
Stop cheating.
Cheater.
Here's Javier Baez. Not
The
much
batter,
in
number
way of
9.
productivity
Shortstop,
from him so far.
Javier
He has to come through here in a
Baez.
crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to
Pumpkin pie's
Stop
eyes.
cheating.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll come home with it.
Always fucking
He is
Got him on the
out
tag.
at the plate. Trying to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now
Get shit
pitching
on.
for the Chicago Cubs. Number 46, Greg
He's 2 for 3 and
Kimbrough.
here. Another one
That
fouled off, and he's
that
quickly
really sucks,
behind
though.
0-2.
Not gonna lie.
Nothing in 2 count. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first
Oh
out
my
here
God.
tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power
didn't sound
arms
healthy.
out of
The
bullpen
batter,
these days.
the
But it
first
doesn't
baseman.
make
You know how when
it
you
any
drink a
less
lot of
impressive.
soda and
I
all your
love
burps are just
watching
like
guys
straight up
come in
bubbles?
and blow
I hate
smoke
that.
right
That's
by
part of
guys.
why I don't drink
I had to
soda.
count
Like that
0
one
and 2.
tied him up a bit. A swing and
I
a
didn't
miss.
drink a Sprite Zero
Man,
for
as
the
a pitcher,
first
you have
like
to love pitching
month.
too. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out,
Got it.
throw the
Then I
breaking ball.
realized why
A
I
lot of
don't
different
like
ways to get
Sprite
guys out.
Zero.
Throw to first will
Like, I like
take
it,
care
don't
of
get me
the
wrong.
score at 2
The
to
right
3 on
fielder.
the putout,
It
and
is
there are
full.
two gone now.
Calhoun.
It just
Ball
leaves
1.
foam in your fucking stomach.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man.
Oh shit, I gotta give you your meds and
And it's fouled away. Crowd of over
I take you for a walk still
39,000
tonight.
on their feet. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Making food now. Now we're at 12:35, so I gave her a pill around 1. Yeah, I need to get a doctor in a little bit. And then give her a pill. I need you to move, girl. You can't sleep on my pillow. I sleep on my pillow. Is that actually how that system works, or is it just a color change and you just get matched people near your level anyway? Oh, nice. Oh, hey, baby. Hey. Yeah, that's a good girl. My doggy's so precious and cuddly. And she doesn't mind car rides either. Like, what up, danger? Let's see how loud this is.
I just saw a tweet that said, "Did you puke in the bowl used for popcorn as a kid, or are you normal?" To which naturally, did you puke in the bowl used for popcorn as a kid, or are you normal?
Who the fuck puked in that bowl?
I mean, I had to respond to that tweet by saying, in 4th grade, we would always have popcorn if it rained during math class. I threw up in that popcorn bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we first started on ESPN, you know, if you looked at the ESPN
Duct tape, though, level 3. He'll be gay.
Ooh, he will. Finally. Wait, when is it actually dropping? I had that pre-ordered. Let me see if I can go ahead and download it.
Jesus, dude.
I'm probably gonna leave the party soon. Fuck this, stop.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for St. Louis, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Sorry. Damn it, Bill!
Yadier Molina
Batting
ready
fifth,
for his first at
the
bat of
catcher,
this
number
early
4,
season contest.
Yadier.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second.
I have Dead by Daylight. I don't know if I've ever played it.
And the side is retired.
I got it when it was free.
Now to the plate, Harrison
Or
Bader
batting
is
eighth.
ready for his first
The center
at bat
fielder,
of this early season
Harrison
contest.
Bader.
No, it was definitely free at one point because I did not pay for it. I know that much.
It's
Oh.
deep in the hole, and that's the second out. So striding forward now,
Leading off for the
his
Cubs,
career line against Wainwright.
the second
He's only
baseman,
2 for 10.
David.
This one's down
Bodie.
to third. Carpenter has it, and that's the first out.
Did she just say she wants to offer Kyle a sandwich?
Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Now
Adam
batting.
Wainwright.
The pitcher, Adam.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. The next Cub up, David
The batter,
Bodie.
number
He's 0 for
13,
1 after
second
grounding out
baseman,
in his only trip to the
David.
plate so far.
Yeah, man,
Bodie.
you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is knocked down on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of
Ladies and
giving
gentlemen,
your guy a
your
chance to
attention,
catch his
please.
breath, pump him up
Pinch
a little
hitting
bit,
for the
let
Cubs.
him know that he's got it under
Number
control.
9, Javier.
Ball
And that
4.
misses.
Baez.
Ball
First base.
4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some
Now
work to
batting,
do to limit the
shortstop,
damage.
Daniel Descalso.
Nope.
And it misses.
Ball 4.
4,
Two straight
and
runs
that
walked
will
in.
force home a run. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for
Now
2
batting,
for him to this
third
point.
baseman,
This guy has been
Red.
unbelievable. There were billboards
Bryant.
outside Wrigley while he was
Oh.
still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up?
Chris
Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
So he got
Now
him
batting,
swinging. Chris
the
Bryant
first baseman,
was retired for the
Anthony
first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Rizzo.
3-2 on that.
Throw to first
He's
is in
out.
time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 from
Now
him
batting,
so far in this one.
the first baseman,
The 1-2.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Sent back up the middle. Reined in to second. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, David Bodie.
Leading
The
off
man to
for
lead
the
things
Cubs,
off here in the bottom of the
the
7th.
second baseman, David Bodie.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now in the box, David Bodie.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
First
David
pitch on its way.
Bodie.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Down.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. A caution here as the run is in to score from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Your attention, please.
As an offense,
Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
put your pitchers in
Number
positions
7,
to be successful,
Victor
giving them that 3-run cushion.
Garatini.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first
Got
in
him.
time. And the big inning. Yadi Molina digging in now. He's got a hit
The
in
catcher,
3
number
at-bats
4,
to this point.
Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offense.
There's one on to
He's
first,
out.
and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Bodie turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
Oink. You're welcome. Yeah, dude, it's Amanda.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
No. You were close, though.
The Cubs have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
The third baseman, number 13.
In now, David Bodie. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. In the dirt.
Fuck my ass.
Got him, that's an out. Trying to take second. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hasn't?
Eaton is after it.
He hasn't been.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. A leap, but it's off his glove. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay.
He's in there.
He is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2,
Now
you
batting,
don't want to take
left
too
fielder,
many chances on the base
Kyle
paths. Regardless,
Schwarber.
he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Damn it.
And he fouls this one off. Rizzo at third with 2 away.
Ball.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs strength. Digging in now, Yan Gomes.
Leading up for the Nationals,
Nope, that's down.
the catcher.
What if I got
Yeah.
played with you?
A bit too low here.
Go.
It's ball 1.
It'd be fucked
Ball
again.
two.
Falls behind now, 2-0.
I think
What
you
if
would too,
I know
though.
I'm playing with you.
I've never played that game.
That's a ball.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really
What
matters.
even, like,
so
is it
you
like?
can't afford to be giving out
I've
3
literally.
passes this late.
And this is
Well, like,
Your
I
attention,
please.
4v1, except the 4 don't have any weapons. They just literally repair generators and escape.
He's out.
That's the whole
That
point.
didn't work
So it's
out.
like Friday
Meanwhile,
the
there's
13th?
a killer
Pinch hitter comes on to
attempting
bounce into a
to...
double play.
The batter,
The
number
lot.
Friday
7.
the 13th.
Shortstop,
Comes the first pitch.
Ray.
A lot.
A shot down
Turner.
the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I have it. I just literally never played it.
No ball.
Yeah, I got it when it was
Behind
free.
in the count, 0-2.
This is an amazing inning right here. Attack.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
We do randomly play it every
Your
now and
attention,
then.
please.
Comes on from the
It's been a long
looking
while.
to finish this one off here in the top of
Number
the ninth.
63.
Shut
Shaw.
the fuck up. It is not in
You
1
little.
2
Will be
years.
the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard, but foul.
The last time we seriously played together, yeah, but we've played together since then. Because I burnt a bunch of my really rare shit off of Claudette before I prestiged her.
And it's a foul ball.
Yeah, because I'm literally looking through my PlayStation transaction history, because apparently I never pre-ordered Last of Us 2. And, I saw where I got the Darkness Among Us, because I really wanted the killer. I think I wound up prestiging, yeah, I think I wound up prestiging the Plague, and then I was playing the, didn't some girl come with the Plague as a survivor? Who?
Now batting, The center fielder,
Standing
Ian
Happ. He's hit this in his 2 at-bats so far.
What's their actual
First
name?
pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound.
Mother.
That doesn't even ring a bell.
Balanced throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The right fielder, number 21.
So a runner at first
Steven
now with one away.
Souza
And that'll bring up the
Jr.
outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-2, here it is. He takes strike three called on the fastball.
Yes.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And is the second
Now batting,
baseman, Jason
second
Kipnis.
baseman,
And he needs to make
Jason
something happen. They're down to the
Kipnis.
final out here in the ninth.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Javier
your
Baez
attention
will
please.
be called upon here
Pinch
to
hitting
hit
for the
with
Cubs.
game on the line.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The numbers coming in,
not much better.
278 the average, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Hit well towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Mills. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Chicago. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Pitch taken several inches below his own.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now a throw over to first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another throw over. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate.
That's a great throw.
Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he
Now
probably
batting,
heard it go by,
the
guys.
shortstop,
That's pretty unsettling
Daniel
for a pitcher. Trust
Descalso.
me, I know.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso.
At the
He'll
ball.
take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Left side, but well foul.
Yeah, I never pre-ordered it. Huh. I could have sworn I pre-ordered
Throw
this.
back to second.
Oh well, time to do it now, I guess. Do you think there's going to be any other additions? Or should I just go ahead and
Hey,
get
the
the...
bullpen needs to
Count.
step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
What is the
Lifted the other
difference?
way out to left center. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. So they miss an opportunity to add to an already impressive win tally early this season.
And this one could really have sent their confidence sky high, Matty. But hey, you can't win them all, and I won't be surprised to see them bounce back from this one really quick.
Yeah, they certainly had an opportunity to win this one. But I'll tell you, despite the loss today, this team has been very impressive so far. Really doing a lot of things well.
Ooh, so for an extra $10, I can get Last of Us Part 2 Tattoo Avatar. I can get an ammo capacity upgrade for Ellie's pistol. And so literally the only difference is that Avatar? Oh, here we go. Yeah, dynamic themes, 6 avatars, the soundtrack, and a mini art book. That's doo-doo. Actually, it might not be, because the dynamic theme I have from the first Last of Us is the one I still use today. And beside that, I really, really, really like Last of Us. I'm probably gonna go get the digital deluxe. It's only $10.
Quite simply, this series has just not unfolded as these players and coaches hoped that it would. You can sense some anxiety and some urgency in this dugout. They don't want to come away from this series totally empty-handed. They are determined to salvage a win out of this close game. If they do, maybe they can get on a good foot going forward.
It's only $10 extra.
All right, sage wisdom there from Heidi.
Even if I hate the theme, it's $10. Fuck it. Uh, 3 days and 23 hours. Oh, that's when it actually drops. Can I go ahead and download it?
The first baseman, number 17.
Nobody out, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins.
No ball, one strike.
Here, let me hop on and help you a few times.
We see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that
okay, I can go ahead and download it now. So it's already downloaded.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's
Which
gone
means my mic's about to get real shit.
So next to the
Up
plate,
next for Philadelphia, the
one
shortstop,
in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.
He's got you there.
He ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Didi Gregorius goes
the third
down
baseman,
for the
number
second
He's got you there.
And now they're down to their final try. Waiting at it is Almora.
He's got you there.
And that's the ball game.
I can't tell you how big a victory
You got yourself
this
there.
is for this club right now. And they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief as they avoid the sweep.
Yeah, that's good for them, D-Row. Look, you're not going to win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
Are you kidding me? I can't use the dynamic theme until the game is released. Maybe.
The Cubbies are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
What did they do to you?
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He was
the
set
batter, number 13,
on strikes in his
second
last
baseman,
trip. From the stretch,
David Bodie.
A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly.
Oh.
Marte for one.
Yep,
on to
he's
first,
out.
and they get the double play.
Oh, it's that bullshit.
The third baseman,
Next
number
to bat
7,
will be Victor Caratini.
Victor
He comes to the plate
Caratini.
as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Line to the right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a
Up
big
next for the
pick-me-up
Cubs,
right there. After the ground
the
ball
shortstop,
double play, that runner in
Javier
third could have been stranded.
Baez.
Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Picking up your teammates right there.
One ball,
You know,
no
after
strike.
grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
No.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls.
This
no
inning
strike.
really feels like it's
He
getting
knows
away
what Dead
from
by
him out
Daylight
there.
is.
As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing
Yeah.
you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box. Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently
Now
have
batting,
to make good pitches.
the catcher,
Even on 2-0,
Wilson
you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm
Your
sure he
attention,
wanted to
please.
nip a corner right
The
there, but
changes
hats off,
for
challenging
Arizona.
2-0 in a
Now
fastball
pitching
count. He came
and
and
batting
got
in the
some.
7th
Andrew
spot,
Chafin.
number
The call
47,
here is he'll try and
Andrew
look for 1 out to
Chafin.
finish this thing off.
Now catching and
Young
batting
catcher
9,
Wilson
number
Contreras.
18,
He swings and
Carson
sends it on a line to
Kelly.
right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Probably.
Score the
Heal him.
tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know,
You wouldn't heal
in
his friend.
today's game, it's not easy scoring
The left
in the late
fielder,
innings. So
number
that
22,
RBI base hit to tie things up,
Jason
that comes at a
Hayward.
really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Strike.
Right on the inside, Black.
Get wrecked, nerd.
One
The
ball.
slider
1
laid
strike.
off the call to strike. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So not a good
I've
turn
done
of
that shit
events for
before.
this home crowd as now
It's so
their
satisfying.
9th inning lead has evaporated. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Diamondbacks will try to walk it off in the desert.
Ladies
Rowan
and gentlemen,
Wick enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching,
please.
and best case
Now
scenario
pitching
for
for
him
the
is to
Cubs,
push this one into extra
number
innings.
50,
Fouled away. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
If you can stay there for 10 seconds.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball.
Now batting, the catcher,
swung at and missed.
Carson.
That pitch looks so inviting to hit,
Kelly.
but it's awfully tough to put in play.
No ball. He's straight.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 2.
No balls and a strike.
Starling.
Bases are empty.
Marte.
And you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Oh.
Curveball, but he can't
One
get
ball.
him to chase
He's
it.
straight.
1-2.
Wanted to
balls.
get the front
He's
door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven
Now here it
Souza
comes.
Jr.
That's a ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to second, and that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
It's probably because it's a Sunday night and people have to work.
So here's Albert Almora next.
That's the ball.
Yeah, because it's got to find a killer that's near your level, ish. And then it's got to find 3 other players that can actually connect with a decent connection. And that game's not extremely popular. especially this time of day, the week, I guess. Yeah, it's ridiculous as fuck, and it's a broken game, but.
One ball,
sinker
no strike.
misses to him. It's ball one. The 1-0. On the ground is short. Could this be two?
He's out.
To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call to
Pinch hitting for the
here,
Cubs.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2
12,
out and the bases empty.
Kyle
And a
Schwarber.
pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Hot shot towards the hole. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still all square at 4 apiece.
That's probably like instant.
Your attention, please.
Comes on to start the
Now
home
pitching
10th,
for
and
the
he's just
Chicago
hoping
Cubs.
to get this one into the 11th
Number
inning.
29, Trevor McGill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Ahmed is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner.
Now batting,
Great
left
movement on
fielder,
that slider. He
James
completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
He's got it. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Nice job by the second baseman to get to it.
Marte.
Jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Now the 2-1, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's
the third baseman, number 5,
Nope, that's off the plate.
Eduardo
None of that would matter.
Escobar.
Right here, a chance to be the hero.
In there, now the throw.
He stays.
He's not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. It's 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. It's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball.
2 balls,
2-2
2
to
strikes.
the Arizona third baseman. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Now and take over in
This
left
change
field.
defensively for the Diamondbacks.
11th
Now
inning
playing
set to
left
get
field.
underway. And next
Number
to bat will be the
16,
first baseman, Anthony
Tim
Rizzo. And right
LeCastro.
into the shift. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Now the skipper's on his way
Up
out
next for
toward
the
the home
Cubs,
plate area, and I
the
believe that
second
means we're
baseman,
going to have a double switch
David
here. Silvino
Bodie.
Bracho
These
takes the ball
changes
here as
for
he'll enter with a
Arizona.
runner at first
Now
and
pitching
nobody
and
out.
batting in
And
the
now
fourth spot.
David Bodie.
Number
So go
61,
after a
No ball,
curveball
1
out of
strike.
the zone to start the at-bat. It's
Bracho.
0-1.
Now
Bracho,
playing second
a
and
Venezuelan
batting
born
seventh.
ball player. He's
Number
a 5-year
15,
vet at the major league level.
Ildemaro
Popped him
Vargas.
up. Vargas over to his right. One away.
That's exactly what they
It's
wanted
the
out
third
of that
baseman,
pitch
number
up in the
7,
zone. They took him
Victor
up the ladder, and he
Caratini.
couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Caratini. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9,
Here's
shortstop,
Javier Baez.
Javier
There are 2 gone and
Baez.
a possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And
leading
here
up
comes
for the
first baseman,
Diamondbacks,
Christian Walker.
the first baseman,
And here's a fastball called for
Christian
strike 1.
Walker.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter,
Ready
number
to deliver.
50,
Here's the first
second
pitch.
baseman,
Liner towards second.
Ildemaro
Diving try, but he can't haul
Vargas.
it in. It's through for a base hit. And the throw comes in from right, but I don't think so.
Now batting,
No
right
mistake what
fielder,
he was sitting on,
Cole
looking for a dead red piece of
Calhoun.
cheese middle
Oh,
of the
and 1.
plate, and he didn't miss it.
Cole Calhoun is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here
Oh,
at
and 2.
strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside
Now
corner,
batting,
it's going to be a
the
tough
catcher,
pitch to hit. That one was
Tarset
spot on, and he had
Kelly.
no answer for it.
the box, Carson Kelly.
So Jirtle's sending Isaac a $200 mic.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home.
His exact words were, "He's my best bud, and he's a streamer."
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
So James, you're not gonna have the best mic
this
apparently.
Will wind up being a foul ball.
180.
Popped him up.
Yeah, but this one's 200.
Contreras is there to make
the question is, can he use it in the way that he uses the one he has now, where he makes his voice sound like he's on helium?
Leading off for the Cubs,
digs in at
the catcher, number 40,
First
Wilson
delivery to him on the way.
Contreras.
Oh.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Like I hopped in their Discord just now for a second. I heard him say, "Yeah, dude," and it just sounded like straight out of South Park. He sound like Cartman,
this
kind
the
of.
other way to right.
Like, is that his way of trying to make himself sound like a girl?
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the
Now
inner half
batting,
of that baseball
the center
right there.
fielder,
Staying
Jason
patient,
well, not the
really
Hayward,
not coming
so
around
they have
it
surgeries
and
for
able
that.
to drive it the other way for the
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Second for 1.
You're out.
First,
You know what I just realized? If the world were normal right now, I'd be going to LA and
The right
That's
fielder,
about as
number
easy
21.
as it comes. A
Yeah.
chopper,
Steven
two-hopper,
Souza
turns into a tailor-made
Jr.
4-6-3 double play.
then again, also I guess James
Base is
probably
empty
wouldn't
now
be
after
going
the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Steven
because he'd be
Souza.
going to Montana
Hard hit
still,
ball
right?
to short. Ahmed has it.
Yeah.
Throw on to
Yeah,
first, gets
got
him, and the side is retired. 1.
Me and Yerb are gonna go to see a baseball game.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks,
Starling Marte.
the center fielder,
No ball.
I
One
can see my
Starling.
favorite player. He could see his hometown.
Marte.
And the pitch. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Close
Ball,
there, but
inside.
he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Still 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Really
The batter,
good
number
late bite on that
13,
slider right there.
shortstop,
The best ones have
Nick
that late action that just
Ahmed.
starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going,
ball,
it's a
2 strikes.
great strikeout pitch.
Behind 0-2 now.
He's afraid he was gonna get me out of this one.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position
Now batting,
with only
the
one
left
away.
fielder,
So
Jim.
now to the plate.
That's a fucking
That's
strike.
Ball
Open your
1 to start the
eyes.
at-bat.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more
You're out.
ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better.
Your
Almost hit
attention,
that
please.
one out of here, but he'll
Pinch
take
hitting
a
for the
double anytime.
Diamondbacks,
Jake Lamb
Number
will be
22,
called upon here to hit
Jay.
with the game on the line.
Lamb.
From set, the 0-1.
0-2.
Back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
That's
And
3.
he strikes him out to
Nice.
retire the side, so we'll play at least.
Now
Stephon
pitching
Crichton
for the
takes the
Diamondbacks,
hill now to begin the
number
lucky
58,
13th inning.
Stephon. Your
Ian
attention,
Happ will
please.
get the call here as he'll
Now
hit for the
coming into
pitcher.
pinch hit, Ian Happ.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The average at 284 to begin play. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Let's
the
take
left
another
fielder,
look at this
Kyle
textbook swing right
Schwarber.
there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1.
Oh.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And
You're out.
He'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting,
Anthony
the
Rizzo
first
stands
baseman,
in now.
Anthony
Clearly, this is a critical
Rizzo.
moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, for the love of fucking God, you piece of
Two
shit.
down.
Oh my God, I want to get rid of him.
The batter, number 13.
So coming
second
to the
baseman,
plate, David Bodie.
David
Although there are a couple
Bodie.
of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Please drop.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Throw
No, he's
won't
in.
get him.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D.
The batter,
Just get late in the game,
the
you
third
come up with a
baseman,
big RBI
Victor
base hit right here
Caratini.
to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top
He's
of the
got time.
second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into center
Insurance.
field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to
Now
feel
batting,
good as a hitter right
the
there.
shortstop,
To not only get a
Javier
ribby knock, but to give
Valle.
your team a little bit
Ladies
of
and
breathing.
gentlemen,
It does,
your
and it makes
attention
your
please.
pitcher go out there with a little
Now
bit
pitching
more
for
free and
the
easy
Diamondbacks,
frame of mind instead of
number
going in a
28,
1-1 game where every pitch
Hector
is so important. You're
Ron
one pitch away from a
Joe.
solo tying the game up. That's not the case
Back.
now.
Woo.
A high fastball is in there. Popped up. Walker over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8th ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks,
13th
one off.
the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Swinging
Oh,
strike,
2.
and now it's 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the
Oh.
box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting,
Got him swinging
the
on
first
the
baseman,
fastball there. Eduardo
Christian
Escobar is dealt with for the first
Walker.
out in the bottom of the inning. One
Oh.
ball and 1 strike to the
One ball,
Diamondbacks' first
1 strike.
baseman. 1 out, nobody on. 2
Ball
and
2.
1. Kimbrell
Yeah,
is a guy
next
known
Monday.
for his lights
We all-
out
or Sunday,
stuff.
we all
He
die.
tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate.
yeah.
However, he does at times get
Ow.
wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
the batter number
No, it's not
50,
uncommon, Matty,
second
for a
baseman,
pitcher to come in with
Hilton
really
I'm just trying to figure
Morrow.
out what it's going to
And it
be.
seems like he's either
Morgan.
really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls.
I don't
and
think it's
can
going to be that
cause a
planet
pitching
that
coach
people were
and a
talking
manager
about.
to really start to pull their hair out.
Fouled away.
Again,
Arizona down to its last
they
strike.
already had their
Fouled
turn.
off. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try
Oh.
to bounce a curveball on 0-2.
Nah.
but
They
he
already
goes
had
back.
their
It's 1
turn,
and 2
dude.
now.
I'm going
Oh.
with biblical shit or
On a
Yellowstone.
swing, and he popped him up.
But
Off to the left in foul
I said earlier, I don't think
territory.
Yellowstone would kill us
Catch is
all.
made, and the Cubs
fuck up the
make it
planet, but it
6
wouldn't kill
straight
everyone.
victories now as this one is over.
Wow, D-Roll, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
Oh shit. 300,000 Nintendo accounts have been hacked today.
That's pretty good, dude.
Well, time to find out if mine got messed with. Because they do send you an email if they have any like suspicious logins. I got really concerned for a second. Because turns out on Friday, my Nintendo account got charged for $21.24. And I was all sort of, because I haven't done anything on there. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then there's another email follow-up that says, purchased item, Nintendo Switch Online membership. Oh, yep. Automatic renewal.
Now
Bases
batting,
are loaded.
the left
Nowhere to
fielder,
put him with one away.
Jock
And in steps a former World Series
Peterson.
hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. The catch is made. Here comes
really
the
World
go-ahead
Series
run
hero
for the
if you played
plate.
2 straight World
He's
Series and lost
safe
both.
at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
now
Next
batting,
for the Dodgers,
third baseman,
Kike Hernandez.
Kike
And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind
Kyle
0-2. Hernandez
Ball.
behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2's the count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball
That's
very
it.
well
Ball.
could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Why am I not pronouncing this?
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
now batting, catcher, Austin
Back into a hitter's
Barr.
count, 2-2, and you can find him out.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball.
And that's inside for a ball.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or
That's the
losing.
ball down.
This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And it's fouled away. Bellinger, the runner at third. Muncy over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now we're going to have a conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. These changes for the Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the seventh. Number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing third base and batting ninth. Number 45, Matt Beatty.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base.
Almora Lombardi.
The left fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Career matchup numbers against
Scalzo
Kenley
was
Jansen.
also in the lineup. What the fuck is this game doing
He's
to me?
taken him deep once.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well.
The batter,
but
number
somehow
13,
hangs on
second
for the
baseman,
second out.
David
Stepping
Bodie.
into the box, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bench players in the lineup at once.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That misses wide.
That's a ball.
1 ball and 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
A bunch of bullshit.
Hard liner to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the top of the ninth. Keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
What an unbelievable
Now batting,
right there in
the right fielder,
game on the line.
Jason
Get yourself
Hayward.
on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
He's up.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
any of those 5 in my lineup on a regular basis.
Well, as teams do these days, Kyle Schwarber is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want... your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy.
Striding into the box,
leading off for the Cubs,
set to lead off
the left fielder,
the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they dropped 3 of their last. High fly ball out to deep right field. Yelich going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Now
that'll
batting,
bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Eric Lauer.
There's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now.
Now batting, left fielder,
0 for 1 for him
Kyle
here in this one.
Schwarber.
Overshift here. Now the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Kane going back to the track, and this one will bounce into the wall. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can
the batter, number 13,
on the team in
second baseman, David
fly ball out to
Brody.
Right. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
He's in there.
He'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
So striding in,
Steven
Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Braun. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and
leading
that'll
off
bring up
for the
outfielder,
Cubs,
Kyle Schwarber.
the left fielder,
Infield shifted
Kyle
well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Schwarber.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Can't even push a bunt.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Milwaukee, number 24, Avisail
Now
Garcia.
a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So 2 gone now in the Brewers
now
half
batting,
of the 8th.
the
And
second
into the
baseman,
plate steps Keston Hiura. 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting,
and their runners
the
at the
left
corners
fielder,
now.
Kyle
First pitch coming. Here it
Schwarber.
is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Alright, I had to leave the party quick. I'm real sick of hearing just nothing but silence and breathing in my
this
ear.
one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
Someone post. There's a post that says for Kobe, and it's their grades. They got a 24 out of 100. It's only on some homework though, but a little chuckle about that. Look at it. Caratini and Souza, both in the lineup, and I guarantee you, at least one other of like Descalso or Almora Jr. or Bodie is also in the lineup. What the fuck? Why can't any of my stars play a fair amount? Like I'm gonna have guys like, I don't know, Wilson Contreras only playing 110 games for some fucking
Cubs
reason.
Have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season.
No,
for a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Like we're leading the Central, but it's kind of a shit division. Cardinals are overrated. The Brewers are on the decline.
Bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
Souza.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
No, just the go-ahead run. Let's not get too crazy.
Dan, you'll take
RBIs
any way you can get them.
The batter, the second baseman.
Yeah.
Jason.
It's Kipnis.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That's falling run, guys.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Jose
Here comes the Padre
Your
manager up
attention,
out of the
please.
dugout heading for the
Now
mound.
pitching for the
And we're
Padres.
going to have a pitching change.
Number
as that's going to be
61.
off for his start
Luis
this afternoon. So
Perdomo.
they'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Fair ball.
Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will go to second. As
Run could have scored. I don't know why the runner was freeze there. Nothing was fucked. Yeah, there's David
Now
Bodie.
batting, shortstop.
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping
Bodie.
in, David
Hold on, let me just out of curiosity then.
Bodie.
And then Descalso's in the. What the fuck? They're literally all in the lineup except for Almora.
Hey, I don't have
Literally,
a problem
Bryant,
with
Baez,
pitch right
Contreras,
there.
and
It's a good
Hayward all have the
opportunity
day
to
off.
see what he's got.
Why?
Also,
This lineup consists of Anthony Rizzo and Kyle Schwarber leading the charge, with a little bit of Ian Happ
good
and a little
opportunity to
bit
see if he's going to be
of
pounded in strike zone.
Jason Kipnis. This is so fucking terrible.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for
This is
ball one.
the worst I've ever seen of a team get managed. You've got 4 of the best at their position.
Hit fairly well
Or at least
out towards
3 with
straightaway
Bryant.
center.
Yeah, 4. No, Bryant,
And
Baez,
Alvarez will
Contreras,
put this one
and
in, that is
Rizzo.
the inning.
You got 4 of, I'd say that Baez is up
Here's
there,
Manny
maybe even the number 1
Machado now.
shortstop.
In pass
Bryant
to
is
the
definitely,
Padres.
he's not the number 1 third baseman, but
The
he's certainly
third
up there.
baseman.
Rizzo is not the number 1 first baseman, but he's certainly up there. Contreras,
Machado.
Souza
I'd say
is there,
top
and he
2,
makes the catch for the out.
with Real Muto for catchers.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Offering on its way.
Eric.
And you just decide to take all 4 out at the same time. They're all very huge offensive assets at
Expect the
that.
guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he
And then
won't
Jason
be
Hayward's
nibbling.
also on the bench because fuck me, right?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I guess if you're going to do it when Quintana's on the mound because he's my best pitcher, I believe. Actually, I don't know. Either way,
And he struck him
as long as it's not
out,
Tyler
and that's
Chatwood,
8
who's clearly
strikeouts
not my
thus
best
far.
pitcher.
Pitching 101 is changing location.
The right fielder, number 4.
You do that,
Will
everything's going to be fine.
Meyer.
He never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right.
It's weird. Padres, of all things, have had a really good history with closers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just
Trevor Hoffman,
missed.
Craig
He had a chance to
Kimbrell.
run it
Now
0-2.
Kirby Yates is coming through.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling
Now
as a
batting,
team,
catcher,
ball in play,
Francisco.
every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Souza will reach out with one hand to make the...
Okay.
Now the skipper's on
Your
his way out
attention,
toward
please.
the home plate area, and I
The
believe that
changes
means we're gonna
for
have a
San
double
Diego.
switch here. Matt
Now
Strahm
pitching
will
and
come
batting
on
in the
now
7th.
and
Like, it's not even like they're good bench
Number
players. These guys are
55.
mostly terrible hitters.
Matt
And they're not good
Strahm.
fielders either.
Now catching
And they don't have
batting
speed.
ninth. Number
Like,
18.
they're just all around worse
Austin
players.
on the double switch.
Hedges.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take
Their
it
overalls
for
are
the
all
first
in
down.
the like high 60s or low
Now
70s.
batting,
In the overshift
the first
here,
baseman,
now the pitch.
Anthony
Pulled
Rizzo.
toward right center field.
Like, obviously my
Lucas
lineup's not going to do
Lagares.
anything right now. If they bring in a lefty, Rizzo's the only bat.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, this lineup is
Now
literally
batting.
bringing a lefty, and I'm
Stepping in.
fucked. Let's look at it. Bodie's worse against lefties. Descalso is a lefty. Rizzo's a lefty. Schwarber's a lefty. Caratini and Happ are both worse against lefties. The only one that can really handle a lefty at all in this lineup, a smidge, is Steve.
The left
Ready for
fielder,
another shot.
Kyle
Schwarber. 1 for
Schwarber.
2 in the ball game
I guess
thus
that's
far.
not too far off, though, if I had Brian and Baez in the lineup. No, I got 3 guys that can handle
Oh,
lefties.
right,
Brian,
good
Baez,
guy.
and
Doesn't
Contreras can
quite
all hit
find the
lefties.
strike zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it
This
looks
is
like a
pissing me
right-hander's
off. This is
getting
dumb
loose
as
out
fuck.
there. Now a ball lined toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall.
What the hell? What the fuck?
And he'll try to get
Are you
back
kidding
there,
me?
but it's not going to work. The throw hangs
What are you
him out to
doing?
dry, and
That's dumb as fuck.
Leading up for the Padres,
And that'll bring up
Quintana
the
Franchi
left fielder,
Cordero.
Franchi
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Cordero.
That was fucking retarded.
And the
That's what I
leadoff
mean!
man, the
That
inning
is what I
gets the job
mean!
done here.
It's the
It's an
bullshit in this
infield
game.
The batter,
single.
the catcher.
If that's me at the plate, that's an
Austin
out. 100 times out of 100.
Hedges.
Rounds
Same
one
with this!
briskly to short.
Are you fucking
Hey,
kidding
that's a
me?
heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Teams down a
Those
little
two hits
bit.
might have combined
Let's
for a
see if
miles
this
per
ends up
hour.
Center
being
fielder,
a
number
Except less than
7.
69, so they probably had a combined miles per hour of 79.
And he's looking to make
Lagares.
something happen here with 2 on
And those are
nobody
2
out.
guaranteed outs if I'm at the plate. That is so
fucking
fucking irritating.
2 strikes against him.
No ball,
Fuck
2
this
strikes.
game.
Plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Struck him out, and he becomes
Sit
the
down,
9th
bitch.
strikeout victim thus far.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
After the
batter,
bullshit
number
with
5.
Schwarber rounding second
Second
last
baseman,
game, too.
Training him on
Greg
base, and now with 1 out,
Garcia.
it's a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now a swing, and he
We got
pops
an
him up.
infield fly,
And I
if
believe,
fair.
yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting,
Up next is Fernando
shortstop,
Tatis Jr.
Fernando
Big at bat in this
Tatis
one. 2 on, 2 away. Here in the
Junior.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind.
0-2
for a
is the count.
strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's
Nope.
offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Cordero at second. Hedges.
That a
on
boy,
first with
Quintana.
2
Don't let
down.
the bullshit get to
He
you.
will
Fuck this
strike
game.
him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Victor
Leading off for the
Caratini.
Cubs,
He's 0 for
the
2
catcher,
in the ball game so far.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way.
This is
Here we
easily
go
going to
with
be the
inning
most my
number
bench has
9
ever
as
played.
The
Ball
first pitch
1, no
misses
strike.
for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The center fielder,
Good
number 8.
contact to start out the inning.
Ian
Thought he might be on
Happ.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh. Area native Ian Happ. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Out it goes right through him into left field. Throw into second. And he's safe.
And he obviously didn't let last night's
The
hit
right
was out and
fielder,
get to
number
his head too
21.
much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm
That
sure
about
he's
Sousa with the
feeling a lot
lefties, too.
better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now. Steven Sousa. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So a runner at
Second
second,
baseman.
2 down now.
Jason
And standing in now, the
Gibson.
power hitting second baseman
Kyle
Jason
Ryan was the call
Kipnis.
up. I believe Casey Sadler was there.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
We got 2 balls,
Hey,
1
after
strike.
those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
From the belt. Kicks and
That's
deals.
ball 3.
Comes back with a fastball low.
No, they're
and
gonna
that
try to
moves
force
it
my
to
hand.
3-1 now.
When you're playing
Walk hit
close
this,
games like this, base runners mean everything,
me
so
decide on King
he can
Thompson
ill
or anything
afford
else.
to start giving away free passes.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit.
Fuck nerd. Oh, also, yeah, I was
The
gonna
pitcher,
fucking
number
pitch King Tom
62,
anyways.
Jose.
Dumbasses.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Will grab
your
a bat
attention
hit for the
please.
pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 17, Chris.
I feel like Brian's
Ryan.
numbers are so
1-0,
low because of how
1-0.
little he's been playing. This is fucking dumb.
And he misses
2-0.
again.
You're
2-0.
gonna pretty much intentionally
Not
block
even
Brian.
close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
Oh, it's gone.
Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a
Your
fastball
attention,
past
please.
this guy. Power hitter.
Now pitching
and
for the
every power
Padres.
hitter in the league knows.
Number
You gotta
15.
start with the numero
Drew.
uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the
Palmer
heater and
Rapp.
adjust to everything else,
Palm.
and he did just that.
Standing in now, David Bodie.
Back-to-back
there it
Brian and
goes.
Bodie.
In the air to left center, and you
I knew he was
can
either gonna throw
forget
me a
about
hanging
this
knuckle
one.
curve or a
Back-to-back
fucking really
home
fast
run.
fastball.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Up next for the
Something's gonna go
Cubs,
apply here.
the third
At the
baseman,
plate now, Daniel Descalso.
Descalso.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Myers going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Zach Britton.
I'm gonna go to Britton just because I
Southpaw
haven't used him
standing
ever.
6'3",
how he
gets
is.
the ball now out
Leading
of
up
the bullpen.
for the
In
Padres,
steps Manny
Ball,
Machado.
the third
He's going to
baseman,
lead things off in their
Manny
half of the ninth as they try to
Machado.
avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
I guess they'll
They've
need
just
more
been
bullpen help for
overmatched
sure.
by good pitching.
Ball
Hard
that's
sinker
outside.
misses 2-2. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. but foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
If he beats us, I'm gonna be pissed.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
10 times out of 10, the pitcher makes that.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric
loved the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Ball,
lefty
that's
against
outside.
lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Good velo.
Outside, that's a ball.
Badly, it's ball 2.
Can't hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Damn.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Boy,
3 and
that's
2.
a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there. That batter
now
was able
batting,
to shoot that
right fielder,
past.
Will Myers.
Meyer.
Strike
0
at the
1.
knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss
That's
on
a
the
good
slider.
slider.
Holy
Behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with
Nope,
that
that's
pitch
down.
right there. You have to
Interesting
catch
that a
it out
splitter
front
has such
before it even breaks,
a
and even
lower
if you do
velocity
that,
of 78,
it's
and
a
then if
tough
there was a
pitch to
98
keep
mile an hour
fair.
sinker, that's
And
20 mile an hour
struck
difference.
him
That's
out,
pretty
so
solid.
he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
In a double play situation,
The pitcher,
you kind
number
of expect
15.
most pitches to be down in
Drew.
the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So
Pomeranz.
that was an interesting pitch selection to go up
Yeah,
in the
sometimes
zone.
with Pomeranz,
I think
they
he
take
caught him off
that.
guard
Your
a little
attention,
bit.
please.
Tommy Pham.
Pinch hitting for the Padres.
Two-out magic here. It's
Number
still pinch
28.
hit with 2 gone and
Tommy.
a runner at first.
0-1's the count.
No balls and a strike.
Fair.
It's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys,
Way
what
to
do you
finish
make of where things
strong.
stand around the
Pitching
league
staff got
as
the
we head
shutout.
into June?
Bonus for blowout win.
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
No way does Tyler Chatwood throw a fucking perfect game. Get the fuck out of here. Darvish, Quintana, Hendricks, Lester, and Chatwood. I need to do something about these two. I need pitchers to solidify the back end of my rotation. These three have been fine. Bullpen-wise, Kimbrel's been amazing. Britton's been so far so good. Rowan Wick has not been good at all. Casey Sadler's been terrible. Kyle Ryan has not been good. Jeremy Jeffers has actually been solid, so I'm going to switch him into there. Alec Mills has been pretty solid. Trevor McGill has been good. If McGill had enough stamina to be an actual starter, I'd put him in for one of these two. But right now they're doing terrible. I'm going to switch those two even because they're being terrible. Alright. Let's take a look at the standings so far. We're about to hit game 50. AL East is about what you'd expect. AL Central's not what you'd expect entirely. The Twins in first, yeah. Winning 8 out of their last 10. But the White Sox are a half game back, winning 7 out of their last 10. Kind of surprising. Indians are in third, 2.5 back. Figured these two would be swapped. And maybe the White Sox be a little bit worse than where the Indians are. Indians be a little bit worse than where the White Sox are, and the Twins have a bigger lead. The Athletics lead the West. Not entirely a surprise anymore, considering how this sometimes goes. Astros in second, only 2 games back. The Angels are 4 games back. The Angels won the West in my last run when I played with the Rays, so interesting to see what happens here. Their offense really carried the freight. White Sox Astros wild card would be interesting for sure, because that'd be an 05 World Series rematch in the AL wild card game. Indians half game back. I know it's early, but still. NL East is interesting. We got ourselves to an extent a 5-team race right now. Because the Marlins aren't entirely out of it. Granted, they've only won 4 out of their last 10, but they're only 5 games back, and obviously they're going to take the basement in the East. No one is expecting otherwise. But the Phillies have the lead with a half game over the Braves and the Nationals. Kind of a surprise. And the Mets are 3 games back. The Mets have only won 3 of their last 10. The Nats have won 3 straight. That's gonna be interesting. I think the Nats will end up powering back up because this game likes them the most, and then the Braves maybe might make it. Who knows? Our division can't really speak too much because of my impact, but this is actually almost entirely how I would expect the NL Central to look anyways, because the Pirates are terrible, one of the top 5 worst teams in baseball. The Brewers have really hit their decline. They're not terrible necessarily when you look at like their lineup per se. They've got, Keston Hiura, Christian Yelich, hell, Ryan Braun can still do a little bit here and there. Justin Smoke can sort of hit. I don't know. Obviously Garcia, Lorenzo Cain. But I'd expect the Reds to be better than them. I kind of expect the Reds to be the second place team in the Central. I think the Cardinals are overrated. So these two battling it out for second place. But 7.5 back already. It's not insurmountable, of course, but doesn't look good. And then the West, doesn't surprise me that the Dodgers are in first, because who would be? What surprises me, the Padres are a game and a half back. Even though the Dodgers won 6 straight and 9 of their last 10, the Padres are only a game and a half back. So I'm wondering if the Padres maybe had first place at some point. Nothing else really surprising beyond that. And then the wild card right now is the Padres and the Braves, Rockies, and Nationals all tied for that second one. The Cards a game back, and and everyone within 5 games except for the Pirates. So really nobody has, in the NL, has bounced out of early contention yet, other than, I'd say, the Pirates. Obviously, teams like the Marlins and the Brewers and the Giants are going to be sitting in the basement. But, still, it's interesting to see that they're still there, whereas on the AL side of things, the Orioles are already, on the AL side of things, the Mariners are already done, the Tigers are done, the Orioles are done. I'd say the Sox are probably done, maybe even the Blue Jays and the Royals are getting to that point of being done. Yeah. What time is it? 2:30. I guess I'll do this now.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here.
Matt, so far the guy on the hill has been absolutely, well, I don't want to jinx him by speaking the word out loud, but it starts with a P and it ends with perfect. Are we about to be witness to baseball history here?
I hate you, Heidi.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Last half of the seventh
Leading up
year,
for
and
the
that'll bring
Pirates,
forth the veteran
the
outfielder,
left fielder,
Gerard Dyson.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Interesting. Okay.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First time using Chatwood. Decent velo on the two-seamer, 96.
Nope, upstairs.
98 on the fastball. He's got a decent fastball velocity. That's cool.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, one down. So here's Adam Frazier, batter
now
pitcher
batting
matchup
second baseman.
Tyler
Adam
He's totaled 4 hits,
Frazier.
17 at bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times.
1-1.
That's by him for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras has it, and the throw is in time. Frazier is retired, 2 down now.
Gotta go through the big
here
boys.
The
Brian
center
Reynolds and
fielder,
Josh
number
Bell.
10,
And a fastball in there
Ryan
for strike 1.
Reynolds.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Liner
there it
toward
is.
right center. In there for extra bases, and there goes
There's
the
no way
perfect
fucking
game.
Tyler Chatwood
And
throws
he
a
will
perfect
pull
game, let
into
alone
second
no
with
hitter.
a 2-out double. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here
The
with
first
2 out.
baseman, number 55.
Be nice if I could get a
Matty,
complete
the
game
Dodgers
shutout with him, though.
are
Get some
really
sort of player
thinking
boost.
about no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row,
and the third baseman makes
And
the
then
play.
maybe get
That
his
is
numbers
the
down and just turn his season around a little bit here. ERA
bottom
north
of
of
inning
5 is
number
not good.
8 set
He's
to
already
go.
Leading up
And
for
set
the
to go was
Pirates,
the third baseman.
the third baseman,
Pulls this one
Colin
into the air out into right field.
10-0 lead, though. I'm not
It's
worried about him
Hayward
staying
now,
out longer
one
than he
away.
should be right now. Like, he just gave up the
First pitch
perfect
of the
game to
at-bat
no-hitter.
on its way.
That
Now
was the
batting,
biggest deal. If he's getting
the
going,
shortstop,
normally I would pull him.
JT
No
If it's
runs,
like
just
a
1
5
hit.
hit,
No errors so
but a
far
10-0
for the Pirates.
lead.
And a pitch in
I got
the
one
dirt
ball,
as he
one
lays
strike.
Say,
off.
I don't
It's
care.
1
Let
and
me
1.
go for the shutout.
Took him right up the ladder.
One
that
ball,
time,
2
and it's
strikes to
1 and
count.
2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4
Got 10
corners
Ks now.
locked in, and now he's raising eye level to move.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. JT
Now
Riddle
batting,
goes down
catcher,
for out
Yeah.
number
Picking them as
2
far
in the
as-
bottom half. No
Pitching
balls
is
in
Goal
one
what
line.
strike.
the offense has.
And he looks like he's toying
No
with
balls,
him here.
2
It's
strikes.
0-2.
so far this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well,
1 ball,
keeping his
2
pitches
strikes.
to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very
Oh,
little
fuck.
traffic
Come on,
on the
ricochet off
bases so
there.
far. He
Also,
couldn't have
holding for a
drawn up to
single.
be any better than he has been so far in this one. Yeah,
keep
man,
him in
he's
there.
locked in and pretty dominant
If he can get
since
this
the
complete
first.
game
So
shutout, I'll be
as
very
long as he
happy.
can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to
the
worry
right
too much
fielder,
about it.
number
0-1's the
5,
count.
A
One of those
little
dipping a
target
little
there.
bit.
No
Guillermo.
balls and a strike.
oh,
He probably
Petty,
pitched
1 and
like
1.
four,
In this
though,
ball
in the
game,
ninth
this
inning.
guy's velo is still top-notch. This
And
guy's
the
a
red
horse.
for energy.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Not going for a
This will
perfect
get
game. Not going
fouled.
for a
It's a ball
shutout.
and 2
Or,
strikes.
I mean, not going for a no-hitter.
High in the air down the right field
He is
line.
going for a shutout.
Hayward on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning.
I would personally leave him out there.
So here now is the pitcher, Derek Holland, starting things for his
leading
side
up
in
for
the
the
ninth.
Pirates.
Face
The
the
pitcher,
improbable odds of
Derek
trying to come back in this
Holland.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. The left fielder.
There's something to try for. I'd probably keep him out there until he's either definitely laboring at that point or if he gives up a run. But I'm sure he'd be laboring. He'd be giving up a run before he starts laboring.
1 out, nobody on.
So, it means 2 more outs at this point.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Probably, I don't know how good Tyler Chatwood's been throughout his career.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Just get this last out. Hell of strikeout for that matter.
Great pitching so far in this one.
Took a perfect game into the 7th. 2-hit complete game shutout with 11 strikeouts.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the
no history made, but
salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter.
Hopefully that player boost can do something for him, but I doubt it. I don't even know how good of a difference player boost made, but it's seemingly nothing
It was a transcendent pitching
performance. Sometimes it helps bats, but it doesn't really help
pitchers
too much, I've noticed.
See him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
I hate like remixes or like advertisements that use songs that are just the same song but sped up. I'm gonna just save my time and pay for this with PayPal. Ooh, did I change my card on my PayPal? I know it expired. That's true. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh my god, $13 for shipping? That's annoying. When to keep win streak alive. What's our win streak? We won 4 straight. One thing I haven't paid attention to in a while is our projection. We're projected to win 95, which is already definitely safe for the division. Yeah, there's Almora and Descalso in the lineup.
So stepping in, Daniel Descalso.
Now batting,
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Javi's getting double switched, and I can tell you that right now. Why is it so misty in here? Why not just have the roof closed? This is fucking dumb too.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
I hate this so much. It's like Daniel Descalso should not be hitting third in this lineup. Caratini's on deck too, even better.
Set. The 0-1 sent in the air out to straightaway.
This game is just fucking raw.
And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score
the third
runs late in the game
number
after
7,
being down by
Victor
1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Rounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is...
Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely going to double switch Baez in, by the way.
Your attention, please.
No.
Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 53. Zach Griffin.
And look inside, but that's ruled a strike.
Why didn't it give me the option? Like it usually just pops up saying like, "Oh, do you want to double switch?" Because your position playing
waits on it. Looks it into
dumb.
his glove, and there's one gone.
Or well, it did, but usually it's like, "Do you want to double switch?"
Now batting, left field.
I don't know. Either way,
I
fuck that up.
Raw.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. And now he'll foul this one off as well. To fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes.
One ball,
inside and
2
low.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in.
Oh, I kind of already wish Baez was in because I probably would have moved whoever was at short
and
for
making
second.
the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Skip was in the lineup. No, I probably would have moved. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
The batter, the third baseman, Eric.
Ball 1, no strike.
Go.
Because that means I would have taken Bodie out of the game, put Descalso at second. So yeah, no. I would have definitely just taken Descalso.
Right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Come on, run on Contreras.
Out there with a tying run over at first base.
The first
now,
baseman, number 12,
it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy. Probably
inside, ball 1.
Yeah,
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1.
I'll throw my slowest pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. And
I got the count 1-2.
Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Chases out of the zone for...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Game, batting ninth
now
and
playing left field.
Holy shit.
Number 24.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Liner towards second.
I have an offense that should be immaculate. Or at least these guys should have like a lot better stats than they have, but they don't. They're just not getting played
Kyle
in previous meetings with Alex Claudio. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh my God.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Tried to crush that
like, I guarantee I don't have
now
a single person that has 40 home runs when I should have at least 2, maybe 3. If not more.
The first base line.
Like Bryant and Baez definitely be in the 40 home run chase.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, David Bodie.
Trying
to keep it going. Perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is
he was on the bag for that, sir, but whatever.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Go.
Yeah, whatever.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing.
0-1's the count.
Right on here. 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here.
Your attention, please.
Keston here.
Pinch hitting for the
pinch
Brewers.
hit here, and he's the
Number
potential
18.
tying run.
0-1.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
No, that's
and this
down.
one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hiura tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Now batting.
Brewers down to their
the
final
second baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now.
Victory from
as
the
this
jaws
ball
of
game
defeat
is
to
over.
extend win streak. I wonder if those two are still in a party together. Nope. Neither one of them are online. I don't know if these would fit my cup holders. I'll try it. I guess I use PayPal for that too. Yeah. Oh, cool. My soundbar turned off. Even better. I don't know why it just randomly does that now.
And we're in a heated contest between two division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other.
That's a big delay. Cool. Well, in that case, maybe I won't play this. Because I have to turn my TV off and back on, and it might turn my console off with it. Better safe than sorry that I don't turn off my console when I'm mid-game. We still here? I think we're still here. Yeah, we are still here. Oh. And no more delay. Nice. So I'll log back in and do a little bit more. At least this one, probably. Maybe one more after, depending on what it is. What's going on right here?
And we're in a heated contest between two division rivals, one of whom is happily nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree.
Off with the Reds.
Now the Reds clean up
the third baseman, number
7.
Eugenio
And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense.
Great guy.
Oh, that's
Loved him on the Sox.
We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings.
What a play by
Great
Baez.
plays on defense.
Good stab,
This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now batting.
Ready once
Second
again,
baseman,
Mike Moustakas.
Mike
He flew out in his
Moustakas.
last at-bat. Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. Late decision to swing
ball,
that time.
two strikes.
As a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat.
Boy,
He
Lester.
looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he gets him swinging
The
on a
batter,
pitcher's
number
pitch.
3,
Mike
shortstop,
Moustakas is the
Freddie
second out in the 7th
Galvin.
inning. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on
Ladies
the move. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out
for
here in the
the
bottom
Cubs.
of inning number 7.
the right fielder, Jason
Ground
Maybe
ball
Scout.
right
Hayward.
side, straight
Scout
into the
fee.
shift.
I think it's very
And
strong.
a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the
I don't
leadoff
remember
man's
this.
aboard.
Hey, some guys look out
Up
there,
next
Dan.
for the
They
Cubs,
don't care. They can't execute
the second
ball
baseman,
the other way. It's not
Jason
that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as
Chip
they can,
Nick.
right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you come
Nice.
up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the
It's a little
ball.
bit
That's
easier
the
to
type
keep
of
Lester
hitter
in
you are.
because
Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes
Now
with
batting.
these exaggerated
the
shifts.
pitcher,
And now the
John
Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He's been great on the
Lester.
mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah,
Bunt.
that when a guy's throwing the ball.
Oh
as
my
well
God,
as
they
he
got
does,
the out
it
at
kind of
second. Are you
forces the
fucking kidding me?
manager's hand to stay with him. He's been
Real pissed
exciting
about
to
that.
watch,
I thought for
and
sure
he's
now
really got
batting,
his crowd behind him the
shortstop,
entire game.
Javier
And that brings up
Baez.
Javi Baez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Winker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he
the
remains
third baseman,
third.
number
Stepping
13,
in, David Bodie.
David
He's gone hitless in this one,
Bodie.
and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
He's there.
And he will get there to make the running play, and
Fuck.
first offering
leading
on
off for
its
the
way.
Reds, the center fielder,
Senzel is
Nick
in for the third
92
time
down
now.
the middle,
He
ain't
takes
good.
a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected.
Inside.
He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Just paid off big time there, though.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher,
Now the first pitch
Kyle
here from Lester.
Farmer.
Kyle Farmer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a
necessarily
called
want to
strike
replace
one.
John Lester. I know he's got big playoff experience.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
3-time world champion.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Philip Urban
Your attention,
will
please.
get the call to pinch hit
Pinch
here
hitting
as we'll
for
see what he can
Cincinnati.
do with 2 out.
Number
Bases
6,
empty.
Philip.
If we held on in
Urban.
2014
No
and he
balls
was
in
able to bring him
strike.
back,
He'll enter play
we
here
had
with
him
that
in
average
2016.
down in the low
And
200s.
I think 2016
3
would have been
numbers,
solid
okay.
better
19 driven in.
for us.
So
Sox.
far, this has been a terrific outing for this
David
guy. Throwing
Price,
well, keeping
John
his
Lester.
pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both
If we
sides
still
of the
trade
plate.
for Palmer, it's
Good
gonna have
command
to
of
be
the
Porcello.
off-speed pitches.
I know he wouldn't have Porcello,
Very
actually.
little traffic on the
We flipped
bases. So
Cespedes
far,
for him.
he couldn't.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the
It'll be interesting to see.
Your
Amir
attention,
Garrett
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in
pitching
the
for the
bottom
Reds.
half of the 8th.
Number 50,
Bottom of
Amir
the inning now.
Garrett.
And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground
He's
on the
out.
right
Hanging
side.
slider in the center of
And
the
he'll
plate.
take it to the bag himself for the
Now
out.
batting, the left
So
fielder,
one gone here in the Chicago
Kyle
8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed
Schwarber.
hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Very
Count
underwhelmed
1-0.
One ball and no
right now
strike.
by this line.
1 run, 5 hits, 1
Or maybe
error
it's
for
just
the
because
Cubs
of
to
fucking
this point.
coaching.
Ball
Oh,
2
that's
as the breaking ball misses inside.
Terrible manager.
Hey, not a good spot to be down
Can't
2-0.
have all the
This
good
guy
guys
has
in
some
the league at once.
serious
It's
pop at the
amazing.
plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Hard up the
He
middle.
has a double for
And that
Schwarber.
gets through for a 1-out base hit. Through first and hustling for second.
They were
And he'll
surprised
pull
me
into
by those
second
Dolphins.
with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1
Now
run,
batting,
you want to do
catcher,
everything you can to add to the
Victor
lead. Give your bullpen a little breather.
Garrottini.
It makes a
Bryant
big
and
difference.
Contreras
So
today.
double here goes
It's
a
always at
long
least
way
2 of them.
towards making that a real possibility.
This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Nah, I
He
think
will
not.
not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away.
Up next for
So
the
a runner at
Cubs,
second, 2
the
down.
center
now.
fielder,
doesn't surprise
That'll
me
bring
at
up
all.
the
Ian
former first rounder and
Happ.
Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Through the hole. Nice
Back up the
insurance.
middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
now
Gives
batting,
me a little more room to
the
work
right
with.
fielder,
Boy, I tell you what, that's
Jason
a big RBI late in the game here. They take a
Hayward.
2-0 lead, D-Row.
Oh,
Way the
one's the
pitching's
count.
been for them tonight. They're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that
In
extra
case I
run
need
can
to
do
pull
is
that
give you
stuff.
a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch
Hopefully
with
I don't,
such
though.
tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Rounded
Man, how did
softly
he hit
down the
that?
line toward first. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is all set to start the 9th
Leading
in
off
this
for
one.
Cincinnati,
Standing in is
the
the
first baseman,
on-base
number
machine,
18.
Inside, ball
first
one.
baseman Joey
Joey
Votto. 1 ball, no
Votto.
strikes the count.
That's ball
And
2.
2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
All
That's
over
ball
the
3.
place
That's
to
a
start
strike.
the 9th. It's 3-0.
Count.
It's not all over the place.
3-0.
It's literally
Yeah,
in the
well,
strike
down
zone. It's a
2, you
beautiful
better
curveball.
believe they gladly take
Yeah.
a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
This is on the ground
Good
over
stab.
to first.
Nice play, Rizzo.
And the off-balance
Funny that
throw
Lester's got
gets him.
bronze fielding
Nice
and
play
someone
for
who
the out.
cannot throw pickoffs.
the
which
right
means
fielder,
that his arm accuracy is the wrong guy. His arm accuracy is 46. Wow.
Ready for
Number
another shot
33,
now. Jesse Winker.
Jesse
He singled his last
Winker.
time. Out in front of it, strike 1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Nope,
Breaking
that's a
ball
ball.
below the zone. That's ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up
Ball
on his
2.
100th pitch of the ball game.
2 balls.
Yeah,
1
Matty, he's
strike.
going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to.
Ah, shit.
Swing and a drive hit well
You
out to right
fucking kidding
field.
me.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, you
Jesse
just don't
Weaver
think
is
about
terrible
what might have been,
against lefties, too.
but you
It's
sure
fucking
wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom
The
of the
left
eighth.
fielder, number
If
2.
he didn't surrender that
Nick
one there, this would be a tie game.
Castellanos.
Be that as it may,
Ladies and gentlemen,
they may have some
your
momentum
attention,
now.
please.
We'll see what they can do.
Now
with it.
pitching
One
for
ball,
the
one
Cubs,
strike.
1-1 to Nicholas
number
Castellanos.
46,
Safe for you.
Greg
Nobody on.
Kimbrough.
The count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2 now.
If Castellanos
It's
hit that, I
becoming more and
wouldn't be
more
so
common in
pissed.
today's game to see
Two
relievers
balls,
like this. They
two
can
strikes.
run it up there close to 100
Freaking
miles
fuck
per
out of
hour.
here.
But it's so fun
So
to watch it.
fucking
He
irritating.
blew it right by him there.
The 2-2 one more time.
Craig, that's a terrible pitch. That's
We
a
got a full
strike.
count.
Oh my
3-2.
God.
When you're playing close
Yeah,
games
Helen
like
Keller
this,
behind the
base runners
fucking
need
plate.
everything, so he can
Fucking
ill
me,
afford
raw
to start
dog.
giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he finally
Sit your
wears
ass
him
down,
down
bitch,
here
ball
as he
don't
strikes
lie.
him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now here's
The third
pitch.
baseman,
Not a
number
lot
7,
of guys throw that knuckle.
Eugenio
Some guys have a lot of
Suarez.
success with it. Some say it has more bite than the
Ball
traditional
one.
curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And this is swung on
One
and
ball,
missed.
2 strikes
So
to
with
count.
that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Ball.
And it's
That's
2
a
balls and 2 strikes now.
Fucking strike.
Crowd of
The
over
game is over right now.
39,000 on their feet. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm
So
sick of
guys,
this
do you think
bullshit.
games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race. So yes, I think they can affect the players' morale a little bit more noticeably.
D. Gordon. He's actually got a really good average this year so far. Well, he's barely had plate appearances. I don't really want D. Actually, D. Gordon would be a solid pickup. Because I could put him at second for Kipnis, maybe. What do they want for him? How's Kipnis been doing? I could put him in for Kipnis and have a guy that could actually hit leadoff. I might actually take that. Probably Dobnak. No. Trevor Rosenthal. What do they want for Rosenthal? Hernan Perez. And A potential. No. I'm gonna take the D. Gordon trade actually. And then I'll do this one. But in a couple of minutes, I'll be back. to turn the heat up out here again. Tonight's fucking cold. Let's get this D Gordon play. Oh, I meant to fuck with my lineup, which I have to. Shit.
Digging in.
Okay. I need to go on here. And mess with these. Quintana, Darvish, Hendricks. Yeah, okay. Britton, Rowan, Wick, you don't belong there. Jeffries does. Okay. Lineup. Unfortunately, Jason Kipnis is now out of the lineup. That's the only downside to this. When there's a DH, though, I could put Kip at D 52-62. Nah, I'm gonna stick with Bodie too. So we'll go Gordon leadoff, Javi 2, Bryant 3. I might do Rizzo 4. No. Do Schwarber 4, Rizzo 5, Contreras 6, Bodie. No, Hap 7th, Bodie 8. No, Bodie's gonna bat 9th against righties. No DH gets into a little bit of a different story though. We'll go Gordon, Baez, Bryant, Schwarber, Rizzo, Contreras, because they have the same amount of power against righties, but Rizzo's got more contact. Hap Hayward. Against lefties, we switched up a little bit. Still gonna have Bodie DH. Actually, you know what? I could do, as much as he sucks against lefties, I gotta have Hayward in the lineup because he's such a good fielder. I'm gonna switch those two. Same here, actually. Bodie actually can't even play center field either. Let's swap those two as well. Yeah. Guess we'll do Gordon. Against lefties, I'll probably have Rizzo bat second. Gordon, Rizzo, Baez, Bryant, Contreras, Schwarber, Bodie, Hap, Hayward, no DH. Gordon, Rizzo, Baez, Bryant, Contreras, Schwarber, Hap, Hayward. There. And maybe, just maybe, now we'll have things. People will play when they're supposed to play more and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see.
D. Gordon is the new man on the squad, and he finds himself.
That was actually really good.
Self in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him.
Not that big of a deal, but we added
leading off tonight for
decent
the
fielder
Cubs,
with the speed and contact that I need for a leadoff hitter.
D. Gordon.
Actually, what is D's fielding? Yeah.
All one's the count.
I feel bad for Kipnis because I didn't necessarily want to replace Kipnis, but
Nope. That's inside.
Kip can be my designated pinch hitter against righties, along with Bodie.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice.
So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
So we're not making huge deals, but we're trading for, you know, D. Gordon and Zach Kipnis.
The right fielder, number 21.
So clearly he's been a
Why'd I slide him like this? I was holding the left stick to the left and then to the right. Never once did it go down.
Nice release
It was dumb as fuck.
So up steps the former
Batting
MVP
third,
Joey Votto.
the
His
first
matchup
baseman,
numbers with Hendricks. The 393
Votto.
batting average. And of those hits,
Out.
3 of them
Good
were
work.
of the home run variety. The relay at the plate, D. Gordon.
The batter,
He
number
reached on a
50,
single in his
second
first try.
baseman,
He's set
D.
and the pitch.
Gordon.
High
Damn
in
it.
the air out to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. Bottom of the third now, and so the pitcher will
Leading
bat
off
next.
for the
That brings
Reds,
up Anthony
the
DeSclafani.
pitcher, and
Hit out towards second.
DeSclafani.
Gordon is there. And there's
What's good is
one
I can use
down
Gordon
now.
in his natural position, but I could always put him in the outfield if need be. Not ideal, but if need be.
So the bases are empty with one man gone.
Now batting,
And next to bat
the
will
catcher,
be Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker.
On the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. And he'll
He's
whip this
out.
one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
D. Gordon's been around the block
Stepping
now,
up
though.
now
LA,
batting,
Miami,
second
1
baseman,
for 2 in this one.
Chicago,
Set.
Seattle.
Here it comes. Swing and a little
Drop
blooper
in,
to
drop
center.
in, drop in.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
So
The right
striding in,
fielder,
Steven
number
Souza.
21.
He'll look to bring home
Steven
that tying run from
Souza.
second with a base hit
No,
into
he's
the
safe.
outfield. And he'll get back in
He's
safely.
not like electric with the speed,
No
but
runs
it's
on
definitely
6
the
hits.
perfect
No
for a
errors so
leadoff
far for the
position
Cubbies. A swing and he pops him up
compared to what I was doing
on the
before.
Infield fly
infield.
rule
And the infield
is
fly
fair.
rule will be in effect here. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 2
Now
for
batting,
him to this point.
the third
This guy
baseman,
has been unbelievable.
Chris
There were good
Bryant.
reports outside
No, he's
Wrigley
safe.
while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready
Yeah,
on
how about we
0-2.
play him every game,
Right side.
or as many games as possible, as opposed to nice lead D. Gordon, by the way.
Got him.
But as opposed to, you know,
Cubs
benching
squander
like
what
every
looked
other game and platooning all of my people.
In is Joey Votto now. A hit and
the
2
first
tries for
baseman,
him
number
so far.
19, Joey.
Is put in play to the
Votto.
right side of the infield. Reined in. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now.
Now batting,
Anthony
the second
DeSclafani's in the
baseman,
red. Come on,
He's
that
ready.
makes
Here's
me
the
happy.
first offering.
Gordon.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Damn.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in
Ladies
time.
That's probably it for me. No, another at bat, tie game.
So it's a tight spot
That's a good thing
here.
too. Is like D. Gordon doesn't have power to begin with, but his contact is about the same against both hands.
Now
First
batting,
and second,
the
one
second
man
baseman,
out, and up next,
D.
the speedy D.
Gordon.
And he
That's
takes the pitch
such a
to
terrible
rule the
call.
Strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a slider.
got a ball, one
Surprised that
strike.
wasn't called a strike with how low the strike zone apparently
Hey,
is.
that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better.
Same
Two
with that
balls,
one.
one strike,
Ice
the
a
count.
slam.
2 balls
Should be
and a
3-0.
strike to count.
That's some bullshit.
Now Now the 2-1. Started to chase
Inside,
that.
ball
been a
three.
four-pitch walk.
Holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone.
Walk.
But
Fuck
he was
me.
able to notice
Nah, that
wasn't
would have been
his
strike.
fault.
I would have taken the pitch either
Back
way.
to first, and that was a sparkler. Today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out,
Bullshit.
and the early returns were pretty good.
Only 1+ sign.
Yeah, and it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game from him after the trade. Some more good days at the dish like this, it's
You
going to
can
go
post
a long
38-minute
way
videos
to
on
making this deal a win
Instagram.
for them.
I mean, through Instagram TV. Shit, that's fucked. I didn't think they went that long. Ah, no, I've seen longer, actually. I'm an idiot. Okay, address my trade management, yeah. I'm still sticking with those 3. Because I'm gonna need... I want someone that I could platoon with... That's not... No, it is the lineup I set. Okay. I was so confused for a second. I need someone that I could, like, platoon... Because Hayward I'll keep in the lineup against lefties because he's got a good arm. And all the fielding. Whereas, like, Hap... Not so much. I don't know. I need someone to platoon in the outfield. Preferably a bat against righties, actually. Baez is okay against righties. Bryant's okay against righties. Schwarber's got the power but not the contact. And Rizzo, if he were a little bit better, I'd be happy. And Contreras is alright against righties, too. But I don't have, like, that one solid guy. Mainly what I need, though, before anything else, is someone to replace Tyler Chatwood, who's been terrible. And then I could bump Lester into the 5 spot, and hopefully he can get a little bit better. But even then, if I can get someone to replace Lester, I'm going to focus on that, maybe. Because my bullpen has been... Trevor McGill has been good. Alec Mills has been good. Rowan Wick has gotten better, but still not the best. Kyle Ryan has gotten better. Casey Sadler's been terrible. Jeremy Jeffries has been good. Zach Britton has been amazing. And Craig Kimbrell has been amazing. So I might not focus on that anymore and focus more there. Yeah, we'll see what happens in here. Well, you know what I should do? And I should probably did it then, but whatever. Is, I really need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna get off here, but, best record in the NL. I'll take a look at the standings in a second. What I need to do, though, is go to here, and since I took relief pitching down, I'm gonna put right fielder up as well. Because if I can find, like I said, if I can find someone to platoon there, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Okay. Take a look at the standings before I get off. See where things lie. We're at game 71, so we're coming up on the halfway point in the year. It's about June. The AL East is, again, almost as you would expect it, but the Blue Jays being in second is not what you would expect. So they're doing better than anticipated. The Twins leading the Central, that's about as you'd expect, but the White Sox being in second, not so much. Indians being in third, not so much. The A's leading the West isn't the biggest of surprises, but the fact that they have a 7.5 game lead is. But in my headcanon, I like to think of it as, because this happens every so often where the A's will take the West by a large margin. This is what happens when you don't have your trash cans in Houston. That's my headcanon. And then the Astros are 2.5 out in the wild card. We're looking at a White Sox-Indians wild card, surprisingly enough. And even if the Astros 2.5 back, they have the Angels breathing down their necks. A half game behind the Astros. So that's interesting to see. The NL East has really shifted a lot. Marlins have gone down in the basement. They're now 13.5 back as anticipated. The Mets have lost 5 straight. They're not looking too hot. They're 8.5 back. Phillies have dropped down to third. They're 5 games back. The Nationals have taken second place at 2.5 back. And Braves who've taken first. As I expected these two to be the top 2 teams in the East. My division, I'm shocked that the Brewers have climbed all the way up to second place. And that the Reds have fallen down to 4th place. I mean, they're all within, except for the Pirates who are in the basement. These 3 are within 2.5 games of each other, so it's not too big of a surprise, I suppose. But really, it's more of, I guess, probably the fact that the Brewers have won 6 straight. The Reds have lost 3 straight, so that's why that changes there. The biggest shocker to me is the NL West right now. The Dodgers are in first, but the Padres are a game back. And this is a Padres team that has lost 9 of their last 10 games, for that matter. Still a game back. So my guess is the Padres actually had first place for a little bit. And then on top of that, the Rockies, who have won 7 of their last 10, are a game back. And the Diamondbacks, who have also won 7 of their last 10, are only 3 games back. And then the Giants, who aren't good at all, have only been 6 games back. So while they're going to be in the basement, they're not entirely dead yet. And then you look at the wild cards, Padres, Rockies, tied for it. They're not tied for it, but, you know, the top 2. So that's a little bit of an interesting twist to see there. But I'm going to call it here because I really need to go use the bathroom.